So yeah, let's start with gold real quick. Um, so pretty much, as you can see, higher time frames like the 14-hour daily, 12-hour, it's all bullish, and it was since yesterday. I could have taken a trade, later, but I don't really trade. I just want to wait for more confirmation. So today I took a trade, you know, uh, breaking retest. There was a resistance right here, acting as support today. And I bought after because of this double bottom here, right? Because on the 4-hour, 3-hour, 2-hour, all time frames except for the 1 hour, honestly, because then we had a little break of support right here. We were bullish, so I was like, 15-minute, if it just gives me a double bottom, I'm fine. If it looks sketchy and I need to see a break of resistance, I'll wait for that. But that was fine. I do want to hold until it reaches this level, so we'll see how that works. I think the bigger fib, like the 4-hour fib that we're in right now, is actually this point A to point B. And so price could possibly, end up pushing further. So now for GJ, I wasn't sells, but uh it's unwritten, but it goes against my rules of like just basic supply and demand, support and resistance. I would be selling right into a level of weekly demand when, everything's actually bullish on the highest time frames. So I decided to exit, price could continue to drop, to the original level that I thought, but I don't want to potentially even benefit from something that I know is going against my plan because I would just encourage bad habits and not trying to do that. So, but at the same time, everything is still bullish. I mean, everything is still bearish at the moment regarding, like the daily time frame 14, 12, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got out because one of where we were and of course if you're looking for something you're gonna find it. But something else that encouraged me was, this close on the 12-hour was pretty weak compared to this one. So there's a possibility, a slight possibility that the next 12-hour candle could be bullish. That's just a possibility. Also, if I put a level of support right here, not only did the 8-hour create an engulfing, very nice and strong engulfing, bullish engulfing candle, but when price came back to this level, we actually respected it, right? So it's really up to the next 8 hours to see what's going to happen in this situation, in this specific area. Um, of course, price action really does scream bearish, but to what extent? It could be all the way. It could be. I don't know. But I would rather mentally prepare myself for potential buys because that would be a very nice and long-term trade than get so caught up in the sells that when buy opportunities do come, I can't see it. So, but yeah, and then for US 30, I think price is actually going to continue bullish, right? Because these time frames right here, it's completely broken several resistances. So 14, 12-hour, all that. And then also on the daily, I couldn't take sells tomorrow even if I wanted to because I would need to see so much on the higher time frames and the lower time frames. So I don't think I'm going to trade US 30 tomorrow unless, let's see, unless it gave me something like, I'd be really surprised if it did. Yeah, I think we have news tomorrow. CPI news. For all I know, I don't know. I don't know what kind of volatility we could see on US 30, but she is pumped and happy and trying to go somewhere. She has business in other countries, obviously. But yeah, it's not looking very bearish at the moment for US 30, especially if you take into consideration what are we doing on the monthly time frame, right? We've only ever been bullish for the most part, you know. And then the weekly time frame, how the weekly candle closes is gonna say a lot because, you know, it still has a chance to reject this whole entire liquidity level to the left. I would just have to, it would take really aggressive moves. And that's what US 30 is all about, is aggressive moves. So I don't know. For all I know, it could continue bearish back to this level, but with the levels that it's breaking and has broken, it doesn't really look like that would be the case. So I have more of a bullish bias for US 30 at the moment. Yeah. But yeah, bullish here. Potential buys coming soon. Price action has not officially showed anything that's, very promising for buys. However, again, this level of support that has been maintaining, you got to look for things that are out of character with the current trend. You say, okay, this is currently bearish. What is uncharacteristic of a bearish trend? Higher lows and bullish engulfing. So you shouldn't see too much of those because that's a sign that price can turn. At the same time, we do have these nice lower highs that are still maintaining, right? So it's really anyone's game. That's why I got out, because I'm like, yes, it could continue bearish, but where it is, I don't like the odds. I don't like the odds at all. So yeah, happy trading. Let's flow with price and have great psychology.